What is going on, guys? We're here with another Premier League predictions video. I'm here with Eric. Say what up, Eric.
What up?
And are you ready for another week of Premier League predictions?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, let's get right into it. Right off the bat, we got Nottingham Forest and Newcastle. Who you got in this one?
Okay, so Nottingham Forest lost last week 3-1 to Tottenham. Newcastle took the win last week 2-1 over Wolves. Newcastle are back in the top five. They're playing at a high level right now. I think Nottingham are still doing solid, but quite frankly, I just don't think that they're going to be able to keep pace with a tough running Newcastle squad right now. So I'm going to take Newcastle this week.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think Newcastle is just going to outplay Nottingham Forest in this one. No offense to our Nottingham Forest fan, but I got Newcastle in this one. Moving on, Brentford, Leicester City. Who you got in this one?
So Leicester took a 3-1 loss to Chelsea last week, and Brentford lost 1-0 to Everton. So both of these teams are coming off of losses. It's really going to be a bounce back game for both of them. I'm going to take Brentford in this one. I think that they've been a more consistent squad. I think in general they're just playing at a higher level right now, but I think it really comes down to the consistency right now, and I'm going to take the consistency of Brentford over the kind of fluctuation of Leicester.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, with both teams taking a loss, seeming like it might be maybe evenly matched. I don't know. I'm going to just go down the middle, go with a draw.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up, we got Aston Villa and Bournemouth.
Okay, so Bournemouth took the win last week over Liverpool, 1-0. So that's a big win for them. They're,
We did
proving
not
themselves
see
against a
that
higher
one
level
coming.
squad. Unfortunately, yeah, we didn't see that one coming. We kind of thought the Liverpool would be back on the high horse and running through and playing the games well, and they just really didn't. They collapsed again. Aston Villa took a 1-1 draw with West Ham last week. So, this is going to be an interesting game. I'm going to take Villa in this one. I know we said last week, we've been taking Villa a lot in most of their games. Most of their games are kind of cut and dry, whether we think they'll, walk away with it or not. I think this game could go any way. It really depends on whether or not Bournemouth can keep riding the wave of the Liverpool win from last week. But I'm going to take a Villa win this week.
Yeah, I'm also going to be riding on that Villa wave. I think they're going to take out Bournemouth. Moving on, we got Chelsea-Everton. Like you said, Chelsea coming off a win. Did Everton? I can't remember what you said there.
Yeah. So Everton won 1-0 over Brentford last week. So both of these teams are coming off of a win.
All right. I think Chelsea's going to have the edge over Everton, so I'm going to just go with Chelsea.
Yeah, with Everton holding the 15 spot in the table right now, it was a great win for them to take last week over Brentford, really keeping them out of that, fight for relegation, which is great for them. Chelsea taking the win over Leicester is really good for them. They needed something to kind of put themselves back in a safer spot and push them farther up the table. They needed the win. I'm going to take Chelsea this week. I think that they're just going to keep playing at a higher form than Everton are.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Then these next two matches, Brighton, Man United, and then Liverpool, Fulham, have been postponed along with Man City, West Ham, so we'll skip over those. Moving on, we got Southampton and Tottenham. I think Tottenham's got this one in the bag, personally.
Yeah, so this one's a little bit interesting. So Tottenham took the 3-1 over Nottingham, like we said earlier. But Southampton took a draw with United. And, you think about it, it's only a draw. But, those are some massive points that they took away from United right now. So definitely Southampton has it in the locker to be able to pull up and play to a high level and, make themselves really known. But I think I'm going to take Tottenham. I think that they're just playing at a little bit higher of a form right now. They're off of a win from last week. The squad itself is just really good, and they're playing well right now. So I'm going to stick with Tottenham.
Yep. Moving on to Wolves versus Leeds United. And based off what I've seen from Wolves the past couple of weeks, I think I'm going to have to go with the Wolves.
Yeah, so Wolves lost 2-1 to Newcastle last week. But, Newcastle's playing at a really high level. Leeds took a 2-2 draw with Brighton, which is also a really good showing for them. I think that between what we saw from both of these teams, they put up really good performances against teams that they probably shouldn't have put up as good of a performance against. So I'm really impressed with what we're seeing against these teams. I think it'll be a really good match to see. I'm going to take a draw this week, though. I think that both teams are going to lay it all out on the pitch and let it all play out, but I think it'll end in a draw.
All right, then moving on to our final matchup of the week. This seems like a short week with all those matches being postponed, but Arsenal versus Crystal Palace.
Yeah, so Arsenal Crystal Palace is going to be an interesting one to wrap up the week. With Arsenal taking a 3-0 win over Fulham last week, it was a really good showing for them. Arsenal are, running full steam ahead, playing the way that they should be. But you have, you know, Crystal Palace with a loss last week to City 1-0, which is rough for them. But Crystal Palace has been known to pull some magic out of a hat, and I think that they might be able to do it this week. But for safety's sake, I think I'm going to take Arsenal this week.
Yeah, I don't think Crystal Palace really stands a chance here, but who knows? Crazier things have happened. I got Arsenal in this one. But that wraps it up. That was quick picks right there. Hopefully we do good this weekend. And probably going to be some more exciting things happen we don't expect like always. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Let us know down below what you think, your predictions, all that good stuff. Like, comment, and share this video, and we'll see you in the next video.
See you.